Hello. I have an exciting new setup today. Well, it'll look the same to you, but I have a light and a magnifier so that I can see my cross stitch better while I'm streaming. So I'm just getting the finishing touches on that setup. I should be on camera soon. I just want to make sure that everything's ready to go and that my OBS isn't cursed today. I don't want to be flipped upside down without my permission today on OBS. Ooh, hello, Lindsay. I love you using the cozy blanket emote. Sometimes I forget that I have that one. It's actually one of my favorites. I just rarely use it myself because I'm too busy talking. I'll be back in just a second. I'm back and I think I'm ready to start. Only 4 minutes in and I think I'm ready, which is good for me lately. So anyway, let's hop into the chatting mode. Hello. My face is pink. I guess it's okay. You guys can see I got my my giant titanium faith ring replaced with my rose gold and cubic zirconia. I think this has over 100 cubic zirconias in it. You can't see it because it's not super up close, but maybe someday. I mean, I can't just pull it out of my ear and show you, otherwise I would. I have a little show and tell to start stream. I know I'm not like looking super nice. I guess I could do my makeup on stream. I don't really want to do my makeup on stream, but maybe I will if I decide I need to. Yes, show and tell, show and tell. I just have this lovely leftover pimple, honestly scab, in my eyebrow that's really bothering me to look at, but I usually don't have to look at it because just like Patrick from SpongeBob, I cannot see my forehead unless I'm looking at my stream or in a mirror. So anyway, okay, show and tell time. I have 2 different pairs of holiday earrings because I'm a teacher and I have earrings for every holiday instead of like shirts because earrings are easier to store than shirts and sweaters. So first pair are these candy canes. Maybe I'll show it the other way. That looks backwards to me. Is there one that's not backwards? That looks right. Look at this candy cane that's like pearls with a gold bow. Amazing. So Do we think it goes on this ear or on this ear? Because they are opposite. So if I face it out from my head, is that... Do you think that's how it's supposed to look? I'll do this side too so you can see. Crap. There's an ad now. That's okay, I'm just putting earrings in. Some people would rather watch an ad than watch me put earrings in anyway. Come on, where's the hole? Nobody say it. I said what I said. You think out? Where's the hole? Okay. There we go. It's pretty irritating watching you struggle. I mean, that's what people subscribe for, right? Is cozy vibes and suffering. So, look how cute these earrings are. I think they're super cute. They're the classier of the two holiday earrings that I have. So that's what they look like if they're facing out. If they're facing in, just switch this one over. I feel like out is how they're supposed to go, because if I face them in, they look like that. Does that look right? Does it make a difference? Am I the only person who notices a difference? Out. Yeah, I think out is how it's supposed to go. Holy smokes. I have to wear a CPAP at night, and I keep getting this red mark, like, from my CPAP mask, and I, like, clean it. So I don't know what else to do to make it stop irritating my neck. Anyway, these are the more fun, less classy. Are you ready for my second pair of holiday earrings? Do you see what it is? Let me block it. Move it this way. It's a string of lights with the stud is a freaking plug for my ear. Like, that goes in an outlet. Isn't that cute? Look how cute that is. So this is obviously my favorite pair. Thank you. These are both from Target, which I know Canada does not have anymore, but I mean, the only thing that would make these better is if the lights actually turned on. Yeah, I think you can you still order? It's just that the shipping would cost a lot, I would think. You're not sure? I'm not either. So there's... Are you kidding me? Like, look, it's plugged into my ear. How cute is that? So I think I'm gonna wear these to school tomorrow, because tomorrow is my student's last day before winter break. And if I finish grades tomorrow, it's also my last day before winter break. If I don't finish grades tomorrow, I have to go in on Monday to finish. So, I'm hoping to not have to go in on Monday. It's plugged into my ear, and it's adorable. So anyway, these are my cute earrings. Now, I also got... This is recommended. I googled like how to wear heavy earrings without stretching out your earlobes. The conversation right now is insane. Oh, the conversion is insane. Yes, it is. I noticed that. I think it might even be worse than that. It's awful right now. Okay, so these are little stickers that go on the back of your earlobes. and support your earlobes when you wear heavy earrings. And the way you're supposed to use it is you put it on the back of your ear. It says it helps prevent tears from the weight of earrings, prevents earrings from sliding down, and they're clear adhesive patches, but I think they're only one-time use. No, I'm not going to stretch my ears. I don't think I'm a stretched ear girly. Like, I respect the stretch, it's just not my thing. You know, I like, in spite of, like, my big stuff in my first lobe, I actually typically like daintier jewelry, in my ears. I try not to do, like, big pieces. Anyway. This is what the patches look like. And you're supposed to put it on the back of your ear. And then put the earring on. So I'm gonna test one out and see, like, if there's a difference between how it feels on my ear. I also don't know if this will work on me because I have so many piercings. Like, I have this hoop in this ear, in my second hole right now, which has a beautiful new blue topaz baguette hanging from it. I wish I could show you it up close, but I would, like, have to get my ears so close to the camera, and that would make me and you uncomfortable, I think. But it's like this baguette cut blue topaz with a little teeny tiny diamond above it. I got that as a Black Friday. Yes, that's what the cut is called, is a baguette. This one is a little rectangle. Okay, so I have to put the sticker on the back of my ear. Okay, the sticker's on the back of my ear. It's definitely also on my hoop. Oh, I think I got the baguette under the sticker. Crap. Yeah, it's the little rectangle. You see, you know, like how people get engagement rings that have like a rectangle stone? That's what a baguette cut is. That's what it's called. It's like the rectangle cut. Okay, I think that covers the hole. I was gonna say my hole, and then I was like, I don't think Trunks would approve of me saying that. But Trunks isn't here, so I guess I can say what I want. I mean, it does grip my ear pretty well. It's hard to adjust once it's on there. So, then I actually have quite big earlobes. Like, I have small ears. Like, if you compare, like, my ears are that big. Like, in comparison to, I don't know, maybe that's average. But I have to wear, like, small earbuds. I can't wear average, like, normal ones. I have to get special, like, inserts to make most earbuds fit my ears. Maybe I just have really narrow thing. Okay, so I can feel it on the sticker, and then I poke it through the sticker. Hi, Trunks. I said nothing. It definitely didn't say where's my hole. I can't get it in my hole earlier. So I'm showing off my new earrings. Okay, weight-wise, I don't necessarily feel a difference with that patch on there. These do have, like, flat backs on them, though. Like the discs to kind of support anyway. So maybe that's why I don't feel much. Or, you know, I paid too much money for a sticker. Either way, I'm definitely gonna wear them and see if it makes my earlobes look less stretched by the end of stream. Because usually when I wear heavy earrings while I stream, it doesn't really stretch my earlobes, but I do have a lot of heavy jewelry. It doesn't really stretch my earlobes. but when I take them out after streaming, they can look like little slits instead of little holes. And they always like go back to looking like holes. But like already that looks sort of like a slit instead of a hole. So I want to see if this helps with that. Oh. Welcome to my beauty stream. Is this... Does the sticker... No, the sticker's not covering that. So obviously all of the jewelry in like every other piercing that I have is very lightweight. But what I usually do is like I put a statement piece in my first lobe piercing. Although that might be changing because I'm really loving like the stacked lobe look. But in all actuality, that would have to be like a gift that somebody funded or something, because I am taking a serious look at my finances right now, and guys, it looks pretty bleak, I'm not gonna lie. And I don't like say that lightly. So there we go. Like, I'll be okay, but it's definitely uncomfortable. Anyway, I think I'm gonna wear these for stream because they're my personal favorite out of the two. Trunks, the other one that I had that you missed was... Is that... Yes, that's the correct way that I've always seen candy canes anyway. It's a little candy cane with focus. There we go. With pearls and like sparkly red and like a gold bow. Candy canes are gross. Well, my candy cane earring told me to tell you that you're gross. Thank you. I think it looks cool too. So my thought was, if I really wanted support from these sticker things and they're clear, why not put them on the front too? You know? But I don't think I'm going to do that on stream. I think I'm going to try it the way they're supposed to be used right now, because I haven't tried them yet. I didn't want to test them for a whole day, so I didn't try them when I went to work this morning. Butterscotch candy canes? I love butterscotch. Okay. I think I'm ready to start crafting. Did anybody miss the Mudang reveal yesterday? Last stream? She's right here. My pride and joy. Look at her. Being so upset. The house hippo. What's a house hippo, by the way? I think I asked that last time, and I don't remember getting an answer. But, anyway. I love her. So does Otis. Otis thinks that she's supposed to be a toy for him. Right, it's a Canadian thing, but you can tell me, right? You forgot to send the video? Ah, okay. Well, I'm glad it wasn't something that I forgot to do. Okay. I really need to get a different decoration right here instead of my vacuum. I'm also really proud of myself. That is the first time I've held up the right hand when I've gone to show you something on stream. I always think that this is mirrored at me, and it's not. This is like not a mirrored camera. It's how people actually see me instead of how I see myself in the mirror, and so I always raise the wrong hand when I'm showing people stuff on stream. But this is the very first time I've done that correctly. Go me. Okay. No, it's a secret. You Canadians and your secrets. I could say stuff about... I'm not going to. There's stuff in my keyboard. You guys want to see my keyboard? I suppose I could show it with a better view. I just blew some debris out of there that I didn't know was in there. I think it was from when I was eating popcorn. Anyway, we're going into the crafting scene now. Unless there's anything else you want to talk about. Okay, now it's flipped. No, it's not. I just felt like my face looked different. Stop gatekeeping Canadian history. Anyway, this is my keyboard. This is my little wrist rest that was super cheap that I got that I think looks cute. And it actually helps a lot when I'm playing computer games, which is really computer game. I only play Stardew Valley on the computer because Tyler only has a computer. He doesn't have a console. Yeah, look at all my cute stuff. Trunks doesn't have Tyler doesn't have a console, so I have to play Stardew Valley on my computer with him. That's exactly what you were thinking. Sorry. I know. I don't like it. I'd rather play on my console. Oh, here's Moodeg. Do we want to see her scream in the corner? Would that be good? Does that give the right crafting vibes? Here, I could set her on her side, so then you really get the full... Guys, she's so cute! Are you kidding me? I can't handle it. I haven't used any mods, though. Look how cute! I can't. Look! I hate that I said I can't and didn't finish it with, like, handle it or something, but she's just gonna go... She's gonna go right there. She'll be up here if anybody needs her watching you or watching me. I have no idea where to put my keyboard. So anyway, anybody remember me working on this? This is what I'm gonna work on today. Is my Stardew Valley farm. Can you believe this lighting? And I haven't even turned on my light yet for crafting. This is just my light. You've not forgotten. Ready? Okay, that actually might be bad for streaming. Excellent for me, bad for streaming. Unless I like... No, because then you can see it. This is a legit crafting light with magnifying glass. I can just use the magnifying glass. I don't need the light. And then you guys can see stuff better, or maybe not better. Anyway, that's what I'm working on today. Here are my earrings right here. Big desk means I can craft easier, so that's exciting. We're moving up in the world. Actually, I'm with this in a little dish that I got in 2012. Anybody remember this era of like white girl history that I haven't gotten rid of yet? It's a little trinket dish. Put my earrings in that. Okay. As a reminder, these are the colors of thread that I will be using today. So many. And we left off, I was working on the sand here. So I'm gonna have to hold it up kind of like this, I think, to work on. Hi, Ailing, how's it going? I'm still holding onto my keyboard. I'm going to use each one of those today. Ah, thank you for redeeming the Grussier cheese. I guess I'm putting my keyboard on the floor for now. Lindsay, thank you for adding carrots to the soup. Welcome in. Is there a trick to putting strings on those plastic bits? So I got a thing for $3 at the craft store. It is the crappiest thing ever. But what you do is you can actually... just show you really quick. You can open this up. Look at how bright those colors are. It's going as closer to you physically than I have ever been before. You drove to the border? How exciting. Okay, so this has like little channels. Little channels in the bottom. So you stick it, You stick it on the edge of this here. And it just like clips on. It takes a second. There you go. Then you stick a thing, a little bobbin in here, and there's a pin that you put in here, and then you just crank it and it will wind it for you. So the bobbin, like this, goes in here. I don't know where my little pin is. And then you stick the pin through. You went to the Fat Pie Shop. Do I know the name of this? No, I do not. Oh, hey, look, I found the pin. So, if this is the color that I'm currently using. If I put this in there and say I need to wind it, I can just have my thread on it, you know, start it here, hook it on, and then just go. It's very nice. And it was $3, so it's only like, I'm not gonna make a joke about the Canadian dollar right now, but your guys' conversion rate, I feel so bad. I also have not heard of this Canadian pie place. Yeah, like 50, it's what I was gonna say. And then I was like, I don't know if I should say that. So anyway, I'm just gonna move that out of the way so that we can see what I am working on. And I'm going to make sure I can hold it properly while I work. So move that like that. Found them on Facebook, I see. Yeah, I should be able to work like that. The other thing is, guys, I won't be having to duck anymore to look so close at my cross stitch because I have this magnifying glass. If I can show you it really quick because it bends. Oh crap, I just loosened it. I want to tighten it. Make sure it stays on. Hi, Courtney. Look at this magnifying glass. It's huge. It's like the size of my head. Anyway, it's really good for cross stitch. And it seemed like a good thing to get to stream cross stitching. Courtney, you can't make that joke. You're not allowed to use that word anymore. Hi, Tyler. Speaking of. Thank you for adding ingredients to the soup. Welcome in. I'm just kidding, Courtney. Tyler likes to make jokes about it, so yeah. That magnifying glass will drastically improve your vision. It just zooms in on my cross stitch so much that I don't have to like hold it here to see what I'm doing with my needle anymore. I can hold it down here for you guys to see, and I can listen. But nobody asked for you to come in and be violent, Courtney. That was a choice that you made. I just want you to remember that later when I make a my sister joke. So I on your couch. I said that I prefer our parents' couch if we're talking comfort level. So anyway, so many people are here. I feel like I should have done something that you all could bet your channel points on, but I was like, I didn't stream on Tuesday, and I didn't really announce that I was going to stream today, so I don't know if anybody's coming. How do I get the, like, 8,000 colors? You found it on Amazon for $30? No. Dude, I think I could get you one and then mail it to you for less than that. Oh, okay. I need to finish this row, it looks like. Canadian postal workers went back to work today, Courtney. No, you're Canadian facts. Oh, yay! Only 15. 300% the price of mine. What was, is that gonna be an issue? It makes this really easy to see, but it also hurts my eyes. What if I made it warmer? I feel like that looks like I'm doing it in the dark to you all. So I'm gonna not use the light. The sepia filter was impressive. It's just one of the settings the light has. Maybe I scoot in. And I adjust this. There we go. Oh no, now you guys can see it. Gosh darn it. Someday, I will get good at streaming. Is there a new Frosty we need to try? Wait. I think I want to... Hang on. I've already made a mistake. Oh yeah, I drive past a Wendy's every day on my way to work, and yeah, they've had the salted caramel thing. I think they've had it since like around Thanksgiving. American Thanksgiving. The other thing this magnifying glass helps with is threading a needle. True, first try, first try. Listen, Otis looks fine. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17. Oh, his ear canal hair. I don't think he needs it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I need to actually go back through here, because that's a mistake. I feel like I need to move this way so that you guys can see when I pull it closer to me a little bit better. Thank you for the video, Lindsay. I don't think you did leave patience for me. Okay. The other thing is I have to break the habit of craning my neck to like see my work because I'm still used to having to like be super close to it to see it. So I will still duck my head from time to time and then be like, whoa, I don't need to do that anymore. Tyler, do you think I'm a patient person? I don't think I am. I think I am at work because I'm working with kids. You guys, I have the funniest story to share about my job today. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? So I teach 12-year-olds, okay? I teach 12-year-olds, and that requires a lot of patience. The way I asked that made you worried for Tyler. No, I genuinely, like, I don't think I'm a very patient person. I think that I try to be patient, but I'm very anxious. So, but I don't know. Anyway, I think I struggle with patience, but I don't verbalize it maybe very often. Anyway, story about work today. So, they're 12. They're immature, right? And things they do for humor are typically flatulence based if they are male. So I had a kid today who made a farting noise with their mouth. I should say with his mouth. And he giggled, and I asked him, did that come out of your mouth? Did that noise come out of your mouth? Because I didn't see. And he said, yes. And I said, okay, if you do it again, it's going to be a problem because we're supposed to be reading right now. And he said, okay. You guys, 20 minutes later, I heard another farting noise. And before I could even look at him, he announced in a disappointed voice to the entire class. He said, that one came out of my butt. He was like, that one came out of my butt. I called my mom over my lunch break because I was like, I have to tell somebody. You guys, it's my job as a teacher not to laugh. When a kid is embarrassed, it's like my job to make them, you know, if you actually accidentally pass gas, everybody else in class is gonna laugh, but your teacher needs to not. It's just the fact that before I could even look at him, like, the fart came out immediately, as loud enough for, like, the entire class to hear. That one came out of my butt. I had to duck behind the computer screen. And my shoulders were shaking from laughing. And the rest of the class was laughing. We weren't making fun of him. It was just the way he said it that was so funny. And he was like, sorry. I mean, at least he was honest. And I could tell he was being honest because, like I said, he wasn't laughing with the rest of the class. He was actually, like, surprised that the rest of the class laughed. No, he did not get in trouble. I did not get mad at him. He may or may not be on the spectrum, but I understand, like, you know, bodily functions and the potential inability to control them when you're required to be in a classroom all day, you know, like, I get that. It's just that if you're making farting noises with your mouth while we're trying to read, not only are you distracting your classmates, I also take ADHD medication, and you are distracting me. And I can't remember what I'm supposed to teach if you're making farting noises with your mouth. So, That's the real issue. I just want to put it on, like, that goes on my top 10 list of, like, my favorite things students have ever said to me. It's like, that one came out of my butt. So anyways, I love my job. I wish they paid me more, but also sometimes that is my job. I just couldn't stop. Like the whole class was in a giggle fit for the rest of the class period. Like they were trying not to laugh, and that was making them need to laugh more throughout the class period because they were like trying to stop. Oh my gosh. You missed everything because Zach called? I guess I'll have to go back and watch it. We're at 42 minutes in. So go back to like 38. I don't know how long I've been talking about this. OMG, it was a great story. Courtney, it was one of my like top 10 favorite things a student has ever done when I've been teaching. Does anybody care if I tell it again? I don't know how many people were here when I told it the first time and had to listen to me laugh about it for 5 minutes already. Okay. Courtney, are you listening or should I not retell it? No, we're not talking about Otis McGee. So, okay, I will retell it because you're here. So, in class today, since I teach 12-year-olds, you know, farting is really funny to them. And they'll make fart noises with their mouth to be funny. And I had a student in reading class today. We were supposed to be practicing reading. And he made a farting noise with his mouth to be funny. And I looked at him and I didn't see it come out of his mouth. I was just assuming it did because he like looked around to see if people were laughing after he did it. And I asked him, did that noise come out of your mouth? And he said, yeah. And I said, okay, if it happens again, it's going to be an issue because we need to be reading right now and I need you not to distract everybody else. And he said, okay. And then like 20 minutes later in class, I hear a loud farting noise again. And before I can even look up at the same kid, I heard him announce, like loud enough for the entire class to hear, in a disappointed voice, that one came out of my butt. And I had to duck behind my computer screen so he could not see me laugh because the whole class was laughing. And it was just the way he said it. Like, it was just so immediate. I didn't even have time to look up. So it was just, oh my gosh, it was funny. So I've been giggling on and off throughout the day, and my students have been asking me why I'm laughing, and I'm like, I can't tell you. I can't tell you. I can just tell you that something funny happened earlier. And they're like, what's so funny? And I'm like, I can't tell you. Because I don't want that kid to think that I am, like, making fun of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is 13. 1, 2, 3, plus 10. That's 13. Right. So I need to go 4 more after this one. Yeah. Courtney, you didn't even laugh. That's another thing about me as a teacher is I have told a joke before because you didn't respond. I have told a joke as a teacher before and had students look at me with blank stares and literally said, laugh. And then they laugh. Or the other option is I make a joke, one student laughs, and I say, thank you for laughing, I appreciate it. I'm actually here until 3:20. Thank you very much. Those are my contract hours. They are non-negotiable. You can't make me stay till 3:45. It is my choice to stay that late. And because I've been there since 7:30 in the morning, it is likely that I will not be there until 3:45. Nope, not 4:20. Haha, the funny number. Okay, I'm just gonna double count this. 5, 10, 13, 17. Here we go. D. Simpkin, thank you so much for the follow. Very kind of you. Welcome in. How's it going? Also, tell me if I said your name wrong, please. I do my best, but I also know that I mispronounce things. So, working on cross-stitching my Stardew Valley farm currently. I am playing the 1.6 version on stream, just not currently. Currently, I am cross-stitching it. 17. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Perfect. We're ready to head back. Oh, I missed your first chat. I'm sorry. I'm obsessed with pixel art as fiber art and vice versa, so I'm digging this. Yeah, I thought that this was a really cool pattern when I saw it on Etsy because Stardew Valley is pixel art, and so I think it's a really good cross-stitch medium. So I also crochet. There's a little Mudang. Oh, I've pushed her out of the way on accident. I made Mudang earlier this week, not on stream, just for funsies. So this is crochet. I also crochet. I think I said I also cross stitch. So I also crochet. This is her. Yes. Thank you. That's what I said when I made her and I sent pictures to people. Was she scream? So I'm so glad you said it. Here, I'll move her little eye so that you can see it. But do you need dinner? I'm gonna make a pot roast tonight if you need food. That depends. When are you making it? And do you need me to come get it? Because I am streaming for 2 hours at least. Yeah, you could send some to Lindsay. So I've been rewatching Attack on Titan while crocheting that Mudang, and I really want to do a channel point redemption where it plays the season 1 theme and has like a giant like crochet Mudang pop up on my screen, because I feel like I could take a picture of this or like a screenshot of this even happening like right now and then crop Mudang out and then just like have it go like from the bottom of the screen and go like da 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 and then go back down. I don't know. Maybe that's a weird idea, but most of my ideas are weird, so What a nerd. Thank you. The face peeking over the bottom of the screen like it's the wall. Perfect. And the best part of that is that her eyes aren't even because it's fuzzy yarn. So sorry, her ears being off gets me too, but I feel like it would have to be like the bad harmonica version of the song. If we did that one. I can probably fix that. I just was too tired to do it at that point because I had to go to work the next day. I'm a teacher and I work early and I stay up late all the time, so it is all coming together. This is what streaming is all about, is sharing ideas. Perfect ideas with excellent quality and pot roast takes an hour to make plus 20 minutes of pressure release. Haven't started yet. I'd have to come over. I would say don't plan on me, but I will text you when I am done with stream and let you know. It depends on how much gas I have left in like my social tank at that point, I think. But I do really appreciate the offer. For those of you that don't know, C-Chaps4 is my sister. I'm not just telling a random Twitch chatter that I will go to their house and have dinner. It's my sister, so. No, not my butt tank. That's just my student. My poor student. Maybe that should be a channel point redemption too, is a sound alert. That one came out on my butt. Show Mudang's butt when it happens. You would have liked that joke. You think my student would have? There she is. Should probably flag my content now for being too mature. Yeah, he would have thought that was funny. Otis deserves his privacy, Courtney. If you're new here, Otis McGee is my dog. He is a little miniature schnauzer, and he knows I'm talking about him because his ears just perked up. I guess he does know his name, so that's good to know. He's a very good boy. I always tell people he's cuter than the Google images, because people will Google a miniature schnauzer and it'll look like an angry, grumpy old man. And Otis looks like a happy, angry, grumpy old man. He is much more calm without you there. You wanna come say hi? Oh, here he comes. He's like, oh, she's talking at her computer again and she's saying my name and I think I want to say hello. Here he is. Let's go big mode. You tell me? Oh, big stretch. There he is. The man himself. Hey, I'm just a little guy. I know you love back scratches. Oh, big yawn. Did you just wake up from a nap? Hmm? Did you just wake up from a nap? He is a sleepy guy. He's just a sleepy little guy. Oh yeah, you like to sing his name to the Out of the Box song. His actual theme song is to the tune of Come On Eileen. It's his name to the tune of Come On Eileen. So, say hello. Hello, hello. Otis Muggy, you're so silly. Otis Ailing says hi. And Lindsay, in case I didn't say that already. And your aunt. She also says hello. Oh, he's a tired guy. Oh. Enjoy your lurgaling. Your aunt also says she loves you. My goodness. My goodness, we need to brush them teeth. Yeah, that's some breath you got on you. That's some breath you got on you. Yeah. You have anything else you want to say? Wish Otis was bigger to be able to be buddies that can play with Barrett. Yeah, my sister has a dog that is almost 70 pounds, and Otis is 12. Barrett is my sister's German wire-haired pointer, and he's a year younger than Otis. He weighs about 70 pounds. Hi, Extra Charge. Thank you so much. This is Otis. He's my little baby. He's what my follow alerts and my subscription alerts and all that stuff are based on. Gosh, that's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. You have anything else you want to say? Oh, what do you see over there? Someday I'll get an extra camera and... I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I breathe it. I just love it when you put your little chin down like that. I'm sorry. I'm okay. I am. Yeah. Yeah, Courtney has a big version of Otis. Sort of. Oh, he did it. He did the little chin sit. I can't handle it. You're just a good guy. Oh, big yawn. That's a big yawn. It's a big yawn for such a little guy. I know you love these back scratches. Yeah. Yeah. It's just a little guy. Okay. Are you ready? Or do you want to hang out here a little longer? You think you're ready? You think you're ready to go back? You are not giving me any signs. Hey, can you tune in for a second? He's not ready. He's not ready. Honey. I need to share videos sometimes of how crazy he gets. Oh, I might have one. Okay. Let me see. I still have pictures of stuff and him like ready for people to redeem. Otis party. Wait. Where is it? Oh, I see. I need to move it up. Here. And now show it. Nothing happened. Maybe it's because I need to do that. That's where he has his head stuck in an igloo.
Okay, so you stuck?
Here he is in his little sweater. He hates it when I put sweaters on him. There he is. That's a guy. Should I make this a redemption? I forgot he used to be that fluffy. Oh. What's this one? Oh my gosh. That's when he's like 6 months old and his ears were deciding whether or not they were going to stand up. Sorry. Cast? I don't know if I have cast, boy. I know. Oh, that's brand new baby Otis. Next to one of his toys. I know, he had a... There he is. I don't think I have a picture of him with his cast on OBS. No, that's not it. Wait. Nope. Nope. Sorry, you're getting all of the pictures of Otis right now. There he is being a parrot. The one where he's mad at me? Which one was he mad at me in? That one? Oh! As I made this back in March and I haven't looked at any of them since then. I don't have a picture of him mad at me. I have a picture of him excited. I don't think Otis has ever been mad in his life. He's just happy. Anyway, I need to get back to cross-stitching, so... Okay, Otis gets frustrated if you don't play with him, it's true. He does get frustrated when you don't take him to the basement. That's also true. Otis thinks that my parents' basement is the coolest place in the entire world. My dad decided that he would make a game out of going into the basement with my dog when he was growing up as a puppy. And then my 4-year-old adult dog now barks his head off when people get near my parents' basement door because he wants to get excited and run down the stairs. And then you know what he does? He goes to the shredder, the paper shredder, and jumps around and waits for you to put a piece of paper in the shredder. And then when you put a piece of paper in the shredder, he looks like one of those dogs that puts a ball in one of the automatic throwing machines where they like do the thing with their paws like this as he like watches the paper go through the shredder. So I have the world's best dog and his 2 brain cells work very well together. Oh, and he also found a lizard one time. It was like a little skink. In my parents' utility room in their basement. And so you also have to complete. The game is complete when you go look for the lizards in the utility room. He never finds any. But you have to open the door just so that he can make sure. Because he's nothing if not a little bodyguard. And then, yes, my mom is Otis's favorite person in the world. Her name is Becky. So then he runs back up the stairs and goes and looks for my mom. He has a very hard life, as you can tell. Of very rarely receiving love or people paying attention to him. I'm just kidding. My whole family adores him. Except for Grant. My brother Grant is very If I had to describe Grant with to my stream chat, I would describe him as what is that meme? Very something, very demure. That's Grant. Okay? Mindful. Grant is very mindful. And he's also very demure. Otis is not. Otis is not mindful or demure. Otis is excited and excited. That's what he is. Also, if you're new here, please keep in mind that I have no idea what I'm doing. This is my, are you ready for it? Second ever cross stitch project. My first one was this big, right? And then I saw this pattern on Etsy and I was like, I could probably do that. So, if you have questions about cross stitch, I'm not the person to ask. I'm going to leave to make the pot roast. Enjoy your evening, internet. Enjoy your evening, Courtney. Being so domestic and very accomplished. I had frozen French toast sticks and stale popcorn for dinner yesterday. Courtney Lindsay said bye, just in case you weren't looking at chat anymore, but you could hear. So, I feel like this time around, because I've streamed this once before, I could be wrong about this, but I feel like it's going better. Like, I'm not ducking out, I think, of the camera as much, and I think you're able to see the actual design more, because I'm able to hold it flatter. A different color is going here. There are like stepping stones, and this is going to be a vegetable patch here. I just can't show the pattern on stream because I did pay money for it, and I don't want to share another creator's work without them getting paid for it. Especially when it's this beautiful. Like, I wouldn't regardless, but like just adding on to it is the fact that this is one of the most beautiful cross stitch patterns I've ever seen. I guess because I like the pixel art. I think realism is cool with cross stitch, but I don't think it's my style. In the same way that like most of the art Yeah, because I make like the grilled cheese art and stuff like that for my stream. Why is she not talking? Sorry, I just noticed my grilled cheese is not talking while I'm talking, but I think it's just in this scene. I'll have to fix that later. Anyway, I drew and animated all of that, and that's like my style, you know, is like more simplistic, less realistic. She's on strike. Oh no! I forgot to put the Groose hair on! Ailing redeemed that, and then I did nothing. Hang on. There we go. In case you're wondering what those channel point redemptions mean, that it's like different decorations for the grilled cheese sandwich. Marvelous, thank you. What is... Oh, you said lurk again. I just didn't see it in my thing. Sorry that took me so long, Ailing. Hope you're still enjoying your lurk. Sorry, I do keep hitting, like, the arm of this. Oh, you're playing Spiritfarer. I don't know if I have a friend who plays that game or Cozy Grove. I'm not sure I know what Cozy Grove is. I know that my friend plays a game where you, like, help ghosts leave this world that they can't leave because there's, like, something that they need resolved. But it's like a cute version of that, not like a Dark Souls ghost. So I'm not sure. Oh, it probably is Spiritfarer then. I think people who are like legitimate cross-stitchers use like an app to keep track of their stitches. Like you can put a pattern in there and then like mark the stuff that you've done. I was born in the 90s and I map quested this bitch, and so I have paper that I'm gonna mark the stitches off on. Don't worry. It's been going well so far. Okay. So we just finished all of that. Which doesn't look like a lot when you look at the size of my hand. But like if you... It's so many stitches. I'm also just slow at cross stitch because I take my time and have fun and talk and stream while I do it rather than just focusing on that. Otis, if you lay like that, you're gonna get hip dysplasia. There you go. Good job. Where are my pens? I usually, when I'm crafting on my own without streaming it, I will do it on my pouch. So I have like this whole bag of craft stuff that I just keep. Anyway, it was a very long way to introduce the fact that I am that girl who has a marble pencil bag to keep her crafting pens in, and it's stained from sitting on something. Okay, here's the good side. And if you ask me where I got it from, my answer is I have no idea because I got it at least 10 years ago. Yeah, I don't know where it's from, but I like it. If you are interested in this cross-stitch pattern, it is called Autumn in the Valley, and it is by Fancy Foxglove. Sorry, hello. It's by Fancy Foxglove on Etsy. And you can buy it for about $5 US. I'm just marking off all the stitches that I did really quick. And I know I'm probably rattling my desk and my camera is shaky, and I do apologize for that. I got a standing desk to stream with, which is exciting because my back will hurt less. I do have a back problem, and so I can kind of stand when I need to, but it does make things more wobbly for sure. I have to make sure I'm keeping this pattern off of the screen while I mark these off. Okay. Is this? No. Is this bottom left? No. Top right. Bottom left. Here we go. Try to match these up. I guess we're gonna keep going with this here. Okay. Thank you for being patient while I figured that out. Okay. 5, 6 stitches and then skip 4 and do 4. Okay. So we start just 1 over from the last X that I finished. And actually my earrings are starting to feel heavy on my ears, so I'm gonna take them out. Just because I don't want to stretch my ears out too much, but if you missed it earlier, these are the earrings that I'm wearing. Are they not the cutest thing? They're little lights with a plug. That's kind of hard to see because of my stream light, but yeah. That's what I've been wearing in my ears because I'm a teacher and I wear holiday earrings instead of holiday clothes because earrings are much smaller to store. Hey, what are you eating? You can barely tell where the hole was on this thing that I tried out. It's almost like, I think it's just medical tape that they cut into like little ovals and then upcharged for, so that's good to know. Because they do stick really well, and it sure looks and feels like medical tape. Hi, sweet pea. Are you hungry? Yeah, you want some dinner? Okay. I'm gonna do a quick BRB and get Otis McGee some food. And I will probably pop some popcorn for myself. So I have a little snack while I cross stitch. And we'll go from there. So, I'm gonna do a quick BRB. Hope you enjoy the comfy jazz for a minute. Probably be back in just a few minutes. I'm back with popcorn. You can kind of see my popcorn up here. Okay. Opinion time. Do you prefer buttered popcorn? Then go eat your food. Buttered popcorn or kettle corn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Me personally, I prefer kettle corn, which I think is the unpopular opinion. You like the white cheddar one? Well, that wasn't one of the options, Lindsay. White cheddar popcorn is very good. I do like white cheddar. Gosh, I love a good kettle corn. And this kettle corn that I got is like just microwave popcorn, you know, from the grocery store. We had a meeting this morning, and because we're getting close to holiday break for teachers, they had like some popcorn there, like holiday popcorn, for us to have during the meeting. And I got the kettle corn, and it was from this local place that makes gourmet popcorn. Oh my gosh. It was amazing. So good. Puts this kettle corn to shame. It had the finest layer of sugar on it. It was like eating caramel corn, but not caramel flavor. And it was so thin that like it didn't stick to your teeth, but it tasted amazing, and it just had like the slight crisp of like, oh my gosh, I don't even know how to describe it. You know when you bite into like the perfect pastry and it's like it just kind of crumbles in your mouth? It was incredible. I've been wanting to take the person that I'm dating there to get some popcorn because he's never been. And I've been there a lot because I actually had some family members, like distant family members, who used to own the shop before they sold it. Their popcorn is incredible. And it's been a really long time since I've had it because I used to go all the time back when it was like that distant relatives thing. But once they sold it, I kind of didn't go as often. Crap. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I've done way too many stitches. Now I have to fix it. I'm actually just gonna pull the needle off and do this. So I'm only supposed to have 6. Flip it, and we pull that. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then skip 4. And then do 4. And then skip 3. Okay. So skip 4. Rethread the needle first. So funny, I'm actually holding this out past the magnifying glass so that I can do it. Because for some reason, I felt like I could do it better that way. But I think I'm wrong. Depth is hard to perceive. Even when you've had laser eye surgery. To fix your vision, even though it messed up your vision more. It didn't mess up my vision, it messed up my eyes. My vision is great. So we skip 1, 2, 3, 4. We go here. Is that the full length or did I get a knot? That is the full length, okay. Are we sure? We are sure, okay. Okay, so I skipped 4 and I did 4. Then I skipped 3 and I do so many. 5, 8. 8. I do 8. Okay, so skip 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, it does went up there. And then do 8. I was supposed to do 9. Okay. Just double checking. Hello, Mint. Thanks for dropping in. What should we say about Mint behind his back while we're muted? Oh, that mint wasabi. We should probably ban him at some point. That's 9. And then skip 1 and then do 2. And then skip 1 and do 7. So skip 1 and then do 2. Hello? There we go. I'm doing the thing again where I look really close at it instead of using the magnifying glass, sorry. Skip 1, do 7. Okay. There we go. I really do feel like having 2 lights on and showing my face as it actually is, as opposed to like half of my face being in shadow. I feel like that does make a difference. Even if it's just to me like checking stream to make sure that everything is still working and one of my cameras hasn't like shut off. gonna keep pulling on here. There we go. I don't know if this is supposed to happen, but it does happen a lot where, like, the edges of this fray while I'm working on it. And that's it for a while, so I need to work my way back. I am gonna hide my camera just for a second because I do need to put some eye drops in. I don't want to make anybody watch that. Maybe if I can find it. There we go. I'm still here. Nobody panic. I'm just putting eye drops in. If you're new here and you don't know, I had eye surgery a year ago, and I have had issues with my eyes ever since then. So, hello, I'm back with eye drops in my eyes, so now I look like I'm crying, but my eyes feel better, so. I'm sorry you panicked, Lindsay. I am back. Well, now I can't see anything because, like, there's eye drops in my eyes. But I think I'm doing okay. I'm trying not to blink them out of my eyes. I'm trying to let them kind of sit there for a while and do what they're supposed to do. Oh, Tyler. I thought you could see okay with your glasses. Or do you not see very well with your glasses either? I know you see well enough to play Stardew Valley, but I also know that, like, I adapted to having bad vision for a couple of years before they found out that, like, I needed glasses when I was younger. Oh, you can, but you said it for the jokes. Okay, I was like, oh no. Tyler, I did actually make a joke earlier. I don't know if you heard it or not, though. My sister said something about being blind right after you said you were here, and I said she couldn't make that joke anymore because you were in the room with us. And then you didn't laugh, and I was like, oh, he must not have been listening. And people are gonna think I'm a jerk. Because they don't know that he likes to make jokes about it. My spidey senses were tingling, so I joined. Yeah. You heard a sighted person saying they were blind, and you were like, I've been summoned. Should I do the thing? Should I tell people, for those of you who don't know Tyler, and then show the picture of you, but it's giant? So then they really know who you are? Because that was one of the most embarrassing, no, not one of the most embarrassing moments of my life, one of the most embarrassing moments on stream that I've had. Your forehead is famous. It wasn't just your forehead, it was like most of your face. Not all of your face, but most of it. That's how I felt when I saw it. You bought a mug that looks like that? Speaking of buying mugs, at one point, Trunks was bugging me about making merch. But would anybody buy merch with a grilled cheese on it? Because I feel like the answer to that is probably not. I mean, you do you. I just... Seems like a lot of work. For who besides Trunks, you know? Which, like, I do owe Trunks a lot, so perhaps I should do it anyway, just for him, but... I have Sharpie underneath my thumbnail from writing on a student's notebook earlier. The way for me to keep track of how old I'm getting, because they wrote their name in pencil on the front of their notebook. I was like, I don't have the time to stare at this and decipher what this says, so I'm gonna write over it in Sharpie so that I can see it. It wasn't like a pretty notebook, it's a notebook dedicated for my class that they brought at the beginning of the year. They keep what's called writer's notebooks, and on Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays we do journal entries that I call writing into the day. And yesterday's was like, would you rather live in a gingerbread house for all of holiday break, or sleep in a stocking over an open fire for 2 nights? Which would you rather do? And then 2 days before that, it was like, you are a snowman. Obviously, like, the kids are really into winter stuff right now. So a lot of it is creative, and I don't grade them on their grammar and stuff like that. It's just to get them, it's basically to build their endurance with writing. Because what a lot of our students struggle with these days is not, how close to the fire? Good question. I always tell them, I do the teacher thing where I'm like, I don't know, how close are you? Write about it. I think the idea is that you would be close enough to feel the heat. So I think it's like the same distance as like a stocking hanging over a fire, you know, like that distance. Anyway, it was like, you are a snowman. What is your life like? And then once a month, we do a thing called Author's Chair, where they get to share their writing with their peers. And it's actually, like, it sounds terrifying, but I don't make them do it if they don't want to do it. It's something that they can volunteer to do. And gosh, some of them are such good writers. And they're so creative. And it's really cool to see, like, the students that you wouldn't think enjoy writing. It's really cool to see, like, what they come up with. When it was around Thanksgiving, one of the prompts was like, your best friend is a turkey. How do you disguise them to protect them on Thanksgiving? And then there's also just like one random day in November was National Nacho Day. And so I was like, describe the perfect nachos. I should probably not talk about English class on my stream, because I think the only person who finds that interesting is, me. There we go. Okay. Sorry for rubbing my nose. It's kind of itchy. Somebody must be talking about me. Isn't that what they say? Minty? What would be minty? Oh, I wanted to be a writer when I grew up, so it's interesting. Some of this stuff is harder. Like, I don't have them just do creative writing. We also talk about the importance of, like, self-validation and how, because, like, in middle school, they have a lot of really big feelings, and I never learned self-validation growing up. Like, it just wasn't something that was taught to me, and so I constantly needed to tell other people my feelings so I would feel better and feel like my feelings were valid. And so now I'm learning as an adult how to validate myself. Oh, you're saying Mint would enjoy English class. Yeah. I'm learning way too late how to validate myself. And like, I'm glad I'm learning it now. Wish I would have learned it before 31. So some days I'll have them write about like how they're feeling that day, and if there's anything they want to say to somebody, or like things that they're confused about. Obviously, like, they know I'm a mandated reporter, so I always tell them, like, please keep in mind that whatever you write in here, like, I do have to grade these, so, like, I'm only grading for you trying. I'm not grading for grammar or anything, but if you do write about something that makes me feel like you or somebody else is in danger, I do have to say something about that, so, you know, like, it's not a fully private journal, but they get that. So anyway, we practice emotional regulation through journaling as well as like creative writing. And a lot of introspection too, like how are you feeling today, and are you a social person, and do you think that being a social person is more valued by society than being shy, or do you think it's the other way around, and stuff like what makes a good leader. So we have lots of different things that we write about, but we also some days write about what life would be like if they were a snowman. So you know, we're in our narrative writing unit right now. They're getting ready to write their own stories for me. So yeah, being able to network is the key. Yeah, Tyler, I know you're introverted. I hate that that's how the world works, because I remember, like, I graduated valedictorian from high school, summa cum laude from college on a full ride scholarship. Like, I was convinced that if I just tried hard enough, that I would be valued by employers and by people. And the way at least the employment works here is that it's very rarely based on your own merit. A lot of the times it is based on who you know that can vouch for you. And that was a hard lesson for me to learn. Yeah, Lindsay, you and Tyler can unite. I am an ambivert at best. I lean extroverted. Or just a shy extrovert. But I get energy from being around people. That's why I stream. Is because I could be cross-stitching alone right now, but... Tyler. Bad spellers of the world untie. Tyler likes to spell with his heart. Tyler, do you wanna... I told my best friend what you did to me. When I said, ardently, the compare in time was that... Was it has been working for the... What? Yes, compare in time. Yes. My high school English teacher had a sign that said that. It's been working? I'm glad it's been working. Good to know that, like, sometimes I have evidence that I'm a good teacher. I actually have evidence all the time. I don't want to sound like I'm bragging. I'm just saying I know I am confident in my abilities. It's just nice sometimes when, like, people tell you, hey, by the way, that thing you told me worked. Since that's what I do for my job. Also, Lindsay, have you seen that you have half a cheese wheel now? Because you've been 6 months subscribed. No, Tyler, that's not what I told her. I told her about how I used the word ardently, and you said, I'm gonna have to look that up. And then you said that Google said to do something in an ardent manner. Yeah, it does change. If you've been subscribed for a month, it's 1 cheese nib. If you've been subscribed for 2 months, it's 2 cheese nibs. If you've been subscribed for 3 or 4 months, I think it's a section of a cheese wheel. And then if you've been subscribed for 6 months, it's a half a cheese wheel. No, you don't need to be sorry. But yeah, that's how the sub badges work here. Yeah, so anyway, going back to my story about Tyler being obstinate. We, like, went off on a tangent about... Basically, I was quoting Mr. Darcy. From the Pride and Prejudice movie with Keira Knightley, where he says, I love you most ardently, right? And so I went on a long discussion with Tyler about romantic behaviors, and we got back around to the topic at hand, which was the word ardently. And I said, but hey, you learned a new word today. And he said, yes, I learned that ardently means in an ardent manner. And I screamed. Because I had, like, explained the actual meaning of ardent to him. But he said that anyway, and I was like, I don't need your sass, sir. Okay, in my mind, if you look up an ly word and the definition uses the root word in the definition, it should replace the definition of the root word in the definition with the ly word. How about you submit that to the makers of the dictionary? Because at one point I did agree with you because I was like, what's the point of doing this? But it's really just how Google works, because if you actually pick up like a paper dictionary to look up the word ardently, you would have to find ardent and then have all of the suffixes. It already has all of the suffixes after it in the dictionary. That is only one location in a paper dictionary. It is just the online dictionaries that do that. And you want to know what my opinion is? It's so that they can get more clicks. I think they want more use out of their search engines. And so they make you click on the root word if you search up a verb, an adverb or anything, you know, with a prefix or a suffix. Anyway, I think they do it for clicks. And birds aren't real. I'm just kidding. That's a joke that I make to, like, say that I know I sound like a conspiracy theorist. We're on to you, Google. And dictionary.com. I mean, every click is an interaction, right? So it makes your numbers go up. Tyler, stop it. People don't know that you're joking. Or maybe they do. Lindsay believes that birds aren't real. Otis, you can't do that. You'll get hip dysplasia. Please get your little feet underneath your butt. Hey. Thank you. Good boy. You guys know how dogs lay? Oh, the sploot. You know the sploot? Is very popular on social media, where he looks like he's been dropped and just splatted on the ground. That's how he was laying. Like spread eagle, but on his tummy. Hi, honey. You are adorable. It's true. I don't know how you keep forgetting that. I tell you every day. Tell you every day how handsome you are. It won't cause hip issues in like every dog. There are some breeds that are more prone to it than others. But I do think that German Shepherds might be one of them. So I mean, it's not something you can stop them from doing. Like when you're not around, but it's like, it wouldn't cause hip dysplasia. It's just, you know how like some people sit on their knees, but they'll have their calves out to the sides of their knees instead of directly under their knees. And people always tell you that's bad for your knees. Don't do that. I don't know what that says about him. Otis does that too, but he doesn't have those, so. Anyway, I can't remember if German Shepherds usually have hip dysplasia problems, or if it's like spine issues. I think they have something that they're predisposed to, but I don't know what it is. Oh, they have all of it? Oh no. Otis is predisposed to pancreatitis. Yeah. And he's actually had it before and it was awful. Yeah. And he's kind of just a weird dog. I love you. Because he is the runt of his litter. So, like, I don't know if he got the weird genes or what, but he's got weird ears. I love them. They're adorable, but they're not. They are odd for a schnauzer. He's got teeth that are way too big for his mouth. He looks like a shark. If you open his mouth. He had a weird patch on his butt of fur that just like fell out randomly one day and then grew back different. And my vet was like, I don't know. And I was like, okay. I saw a security dog at Disney sitting like Finn and stopped and asked the security dog about it. He said he asked their vet and everything was fine with their dog at least. Oh, that's good. Otis is a weird little guy. He is, isn't he? Okay, I just finished this row. And I can mark that off now. Butterfly, I didn't know you were streaming. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. I'm so glad the cheese rain is working. It's almost never working. From crochet to cross stitch. What were you crocheting, Butterfly, and how was stream? Butterfly, I crocheted this recently. Do you know who this is? Ooh, you were crocheting a hat? Like a winter hat? Or like a special kind of hat? Or just like a normal hat? What were we going for? It went well? I'm glad it went well. Am I following you? I need to follow you if I'm not. Spiral base with a moss body. I know what those words mean. I don't know a lot about crochet either. I know how to make these guys. I don't know how to do anything else. Oh, you didn't know they shared and you just followed them too? Very good, very good. I knew they were thinking about it at one point. Butterfly, can you remind us of your pronouns? Please give Butterfly a follow if you are not. Oh, I see them on the screen actually. Sorry about that. She, her. Please go follow Butterfly. / Hope. She Goddess Grandma. Perfect, perfect. That reminds me of my Animal Crossing character. The labels that I chose were Festive Grandpa, which I felt like fit me pretty well. So, okay, I need to cross off my stitches here. Haha, because it's cross stitch. Not really. I was just telling, if you're new here, I'm working on cross stitch and I don't know what I'm doing. I do know that like real people who cross stitch, because I'm not one of them, they have like a program that they use, I think, where they upload their pattern. I was born in the 90s, so I MapQuested this, meaning I printed it and now I'm crossing it off by hand with a pen. My gender is heir to the kingdom, so I'm down with any pronouns. That's real cross stitch. I like the gender being heir to the kingdom. Very good, very good. That's how it's done, is crossing off on paper. Because I've watched a lot of YouTube videos of people explaining, okay, maybe you can help me out. I'm trying to understand. Some people like stitch with multiple colors at once, and then they park it, somewhere else, right? And they do it by square, right? But if I did that, there's 50 colors in this pattern. And so I would be starting and stopping new colors all the time. So instead, I've been doing what they call, on YouTube anyway, they call it cross-country stitching, where you just find the color and then you stitch all of the things in that color. But it does make the back of this looks awful. This looks amazing on the back, but the part like down here where all of the colors start coming in looks awful. Here, I'll show you. Look at that. Like, that's insane. My back should be spaghetti soup. It doesn't matter? Because, like, what about when you're cross-stitching on, like, a garment? Wouldn't that be uncomfortable? I mean, I've tried really hard. That's what I'm saying. Up here is really clean, but here, like, down, look at all this green and, like, all of this. Like, I tried really hard to keep it neat, but, like, it's hard to show. You back it after you finish. I guess that makes sense. The camera is not showing well enough what, like, a monstrosity this green section is. It's like layers and layers and layers of thread on top of each other. You're gonna get ready for your stream, Micaiah? Awesome, awesome. Thanks for saying hello. Thank you for the lurk as well. I think I just dropped my needle. What does what mean? I did just drop my needle. Send help. I have a shag carpet in this apartment. So I think that needle is gone. No, I don't have my flashlight with my phone because my phone is my camera. Okay, 1 second. Would you believe it? I found it. Oh, this is a cross-stitch needle, so it is not sharp. I can touch the end right here. I mean, if I try really hard, I can, like, hurt myself with it. So if I stood on this and it was, like, standing straight up in the carpet, then yeah, it would go into my foot. But it is a dull needle. It doesn't immediately go into my skin. There was porcupine quills. Do you have porcupines where you live? Hi, honey. I think we actually have porcupines here, too. Hello. Well, I say that. The only porcupine I've seen has been at the zoo, so maybe we don't. What? What you want? What? Excuse me? He's bringing over his giant taco. No, he's wrestling it in the living room. Goodness, excuse me. OMG, what? You tossed a link in Trunks' Discord and added us both. Should I check it now? Porcupines occur throughout Kansas except perhaps in the southeastern portion of the state. Well, that's not where I am. It's a link to backing. Oh, okay, okay. Cool, thank you for sharing that, Butterfly. I appreciate it. Okay. Gotta rethread this needle. What is happening? Oh, I split a thread. Okay. It is 6:49. I do probably need to stop stream at like 7, FYI. Because I have grades to do. I am down. I was at 450. I am down to 75. No, I'm not. It's 150 because I just added another assignment to grade today. So I'm back up to 150 assignments to grade, but I've done 25 of those, 30, 40, something like that. Anyway, I have enough grading to do tonight that I need to do it. So if you don't like working overtime, you should not be a teacher. No, I don't get, I mean, like, it's part of my salary, but it's not really. They say that you can, oh, that's the pattern. They say that you can do your job teaching without working overtime. I don't know a single teacher that doesn't work overtime. Because if you want to have high quality lessons and give your students high quality feedback, you just can't get it all done in a day. I mean, it's like working a job where you go to meetings all day and you have 1 hour a day to get your work done. You know? But the argument that I hear a lot is, well, you get summers off. And I'm going to tell you right now, if I have 120 students and they all write me an essay, and I am expected to grade that essay within a week of them turning it in, and it takes me 30 minutes per essay to grade so that I can give proper feedback, that is 60 hours of grading on top of the 40 hours a week that I work. And they're raid and run. Enjoy your dinner, Butterfly, and thank you so much for the raid while I'm in the middle of my rant about whether or not I actually have a summer break. Anyway, 60 hours of grading on top of my 40 hours of working. And if you divide that into 5 nights, assuming I only want to work Monday through Friday, that's 12 hours of grading a night after I get home at 4 p.m. For the entire week. That's if I split it up into 5 days. Right? So, like, people are like, you get summers off. And I'm like, no. When I have my students write 4 essays a year, I've already worked this summer. I just did it before summertime. Like, oof. It bothers me when people say that. It is. And, like, the AI exists now, and so you can use, there are AI tools out there to, like, help with grading, but English is so subjective that, like, unless you are grading your students' grammar, using AI can only get you so far with essay feedback, because it might be telling, you know, one of my 12-year-olds that they should vary their sentence structure and use more semicolons, and, like, they're just now learning how to use semicolons, you know? So, like, then you can teach the AI, well, you need to grade this as if a 7th grader was writing it, and, like, even then, I don't know. It's helpful, but it seems like it doesn't give exactly the feedback that I think my students need to, like, grow. Hello, you can hear. I'm ranting about grading as an English teacher. I will say, across the board, every teacher that I met agrees that English is the worst subject for grading, because of the subjective nature of it. So, anyway. You did miss a raid. Butterfly raided us. Butterfly was crocheting a hat. And she said it went very well. So I did 3 and then just 2 down for a while. Okay, that works. %to everyone but Fart Child. He gets 100. That's not how I grade. Did I have a mammoth grading session the other day? I did. I had 450 assignments to grade. They weren't essays, but they were writing assignments. I got it down to 75, but then I just had another assignment that I had my students turn in today, and I have 75 of them, which isn't bad. It's the smallest number of students I've ever had. And, so now I'm back up to 150 that I have to grade before Friday. Yeah, every time I make an assignment, automatically that is 75 things that I have to do. So if you have an assignment every day that you need to grade, which is sort of the expectation sometimes, you grade so many things. But again, like, math is taught, like, my students get on their Chromebooks to do their math homework now. You know, so a lot of programs will be able to grade that stuff for you, so it's not that big of a deal. But, I feel like I can do that with English if I want to test their reading comprehension with, like, multiple choice, but then I don't know if they're actually showing me their reading comprehension or not, because they could be guessing on the multiple choice, you know? The only way I know they know what they've read is if they actually write their answer. And again, that's not something that AI can judge whether or not they're right with. Because AI will know that, like, hey, this is my answer key. But they're also not wrong if they say something different that was in the story. You know, I don't know. Anyway, I need to stop. I need to stop talking about my job when I'm not at my job. Yeah, and in my previous school that I taught in, because I taught high school, we actually, that school's policy was that students were not allowed to use AI at all. Only had an AI detector. At this school, we're trying to teach students to use AI effectively. So, So we've talked about how submitting when an AI writes for them is plagiarism, but using an AI for feedback is not plagiarism, as long as they keep their own words. Like, it's like asking somebody to edit their work. At least that is what this school that I am teaching at is teaching. And I can see the point, you know? I mean, I use the Grammarly extension when I am writing all of my emails because it will catch typos for me and stuff like that. Yeah, like, what I tell my students is that I think that we can't stop the use of AI. It's sort of like sticking our head in the sand. Just like how when the internet became, like, you know, Google became a really big search engine. I used to have English teachers who were like, no, you can't use Google, you have to use the library. You have to use physical library books and make note cards for all of your citations. It's not gonna stop students from using, like, the internet as a resource, you know, so it's not going to stop them using AI as a resource, so I'd rather teach them how to use it effectively. That pen was lovely. I just saw it. Okay, I need to cross these off. So, I feel like my job as a teacher is not to tell my students that they can't use a tool that in all reality they will be using, probably, in their life. I would rather teach them how to do it in an effective way that is also legal, so they are not plagiarizing. Every year for my plagiarism unit, I show my students the video about Vanilla Ice getting sued. Oh, I should tell them this story. I will. Getting sued for Ice Ice Baby because the beat was considered plagiarized because sampling was not really a thing back then that you could do. And he didn't ask for permission to use it, but the tune was the same as Under Pressure. So anyway, Ice Ice Baby was plagiarized. You heard it here first. Tell that to Bach. Okay. Also, a friend of mine attempted to write an essay on the topic I specialize in with AI. It was extremely obvious. It was like a series of introductions and generalizations without a point of view ever appearing. Yeah, that's the thing. Is that, like, AI can, again, it can help check, like, precise things, but when you ask it to make art, right, and writing is art, like, we call the subject, actually, that I teach in my state, we call it ELA, English Language Arts. It's something that AI can't get quite right. And I can immediately tell when my students have used it, because suddenly they're using vocabulary that they've never used in their life. And they're also not actually answering the question, usually. So, yeah. Yes, AI recreates, but it does not create. It may well change, yeah. Right. That makes sense. Yeah, feel free to, if you want to go on a rant, the Discord is available. You can do that there. Or, I mean, if you don't want to go on a rant, you don't have to. But yeah. Okay, story time. Mint, one of my students said today, one of my favorite things a student has ever said in my teaching career. And I have taught high schoolers before. That sounds good. I've taught high schoolers before this year. This year I teach middle schoolers, which means they're 12. And at 12 years old, a lot of the students who identify as male in this class think that it is funny to make flatulence noises with their mouths and then laugh, right? And so I had a student do that today. He made a farting noise with his mouth. And I looked up at him and I asked, did that noise come out of your mouth? And he said, yeah. And I said, okay, well, if it happens again, it's going to be an issue because we need to be reading right now. And he said, okay. About 20 minutes later into class, I hear the noise again. And before I can even look up, like in the same moment that it happened, right? Before I can even look at this kid, he says in a disappointed voice, that one came out of my butt. Like he was like sad. It was just immediate, like, it was immediate fart, and then that one came out of my butt. Just to the whole class. The whole class started laughing, and I had to duck behind my computer screen so he could not see me laugh, because it was so funny. Like, the comedic timing was perfect. So, he was not doing it to be funny. Like, the way he announced that it came out of his butt... It was very evident that it was an accident. It's one of my favorite things a student has ever said. One of my least favorite things a student has ever said to me was, you look like Honey Boo Boo. And I was like, okay. Anyway. That's my story. And it is now past 7 o'clock. And I have 150 assignments to grade by Friday. So, I'm going to let you all go. Just for the record, we did this line, this line, this line, and this line. So we did 4 lines of stitches today, which is not that many, but yeah. Yes, that makes sense. Meant. Okay, let me see if there's anybody that we can raid. Micaiah is up and running. Emily is also streaming. Georgia Plays TV is also streaming. Do we have a request for who we should raid? You have an idea? What's your idea? Is it a new person to stream? Sorry, to raid. Oh, also meant, have you seen my Chaos Goblin that I... You think Georgia needs views for affiliate? Here's Budang. See the whisper? I will look. Okay. Good to know. Happy to go to Emily or Micaiah. There's also Lilo Chaotic, who I found recently, and she's doing Breath of the Wild today. Ooh. I would like to raid Micaiah, I think, because Micaiah recently donated to my throne. Which he shouldn't have done, but he did, because he's nice. So, I would like to say hello. I did say hello earlier. Sorry. I did drop popcorn on the floor, and then I did pick it up and eat it, and then there was a fluff that I had to pick off of my lip from doing that, which is disgusting. So anyway, we're gonna start our raid. We will say hello. Micaiah has been streaming for 11 minutes now, so good one to raid if you are wanting to continue watching streams. What is Micaiah playing? Come see the sick man doing the hard thing. That's what he's doing. So, thank you all for coming to stream so much. I really appreciate it. I will be live again on, well, okay. My friend who lives in Orlando is going to be here this weekend, and she's my best friend. So, I may or may not be live on Sunday. If I am not live on Sunday, it is because I am spending time with my best friend. If I am live on Sunday, I will see you then. I will post in the Discord when I will be live again. But we're gonna go ahead and raid Micaiah. Thank you for coming. Sorry to disappoint you, Lindsay. If we take a picture together, I will post it in the Discord. Yeah, it depends on whether she's available or not, because she's also visiting her family. Her family lives here. So, yes. Anyway, I'm doing the Midwest goodbye thing where I say bye and then I keep talking for another 30 minutes. So, I'm gonna say bye for real this time. And I will see you all next time. Thank you so much.